Hello everyone, welcome to our special show today. Our teacher just wants to see his young love again, holding a cherished keepsake, and instantly feels life is complete. Next up, it's time to help a little boy with his wish. He just wants to go see an animated movie with a friend. Coincidentally, they bumped into the nurse Yanzu from last time, and she brought her brother along to see a movie. Awkwardly, Shang gathers his courage and apologizes to Yanzu for his earlier behavior. She smiles and says it's nothing. At that very moment, the little boy spots the lollipop in her hand. Such a sweet temptation indeed. It costs $120 each, and soon the movie begins. The little boy sits in the front row, glued to the screen laughing, while Yanzu in the back wonders why Shang seems so innocent this time. What a contrast to his greasy persona yesterday. But right after the movie, while Yanzu heads to the restroom, the little boy threatens her brother for candy. This scene was got by Yanzu just returning, making Shang blush with embarrassment. To save face, Shang buys a giant candy flower for Yanzu's brother, but the little boy suddenly changes his mind. This makes Yanzu feel a bit fickle and wants to distance herself. Luckily, to redeem himself, Shang decides to follow them for some noodles. Despite her gluttony, wolfing down 5 balls, her impressive feat gains her points with Yanzu's brother. Although she hit another embarrassing moment in the restroom, it made Yanzu feel a little guilty. She thought if it weren't for her brother's excessive praise, things wouldn't have gone so badly. So she leaves a business card, telling him to call anytime he needs. They became friends because of this, which is a nice perk in helping the boy fulfill his wish. Next up, a smoking uncle needs help. The uncle wants Shang to go to a junkyard and steal a taxi, which leaves the timid Shang looking worried. Forced to complain to the junkyard owner, who finally agrees to lend him a car. The uncle possesses Shang and drives out in a 20-year-old car, which was once his lifeline. Tragically, during their drive to the beach, they crash, leading to his accident. He wants another chance to drive his old friend to the coast. Unknowingly, they arrive at the destination, and Shang sees the real ocean for the first time. Standing on the beach, feeling the gentle sea breeze, the uncle suddenly asks Shang why he once wanted to end it all. Sighing, Shang explains he is an orphan, no one cared for him, and he felt worn out wondering what life's worth was. The uncle advises him to find someone he likes to start a family, so he has someone to care about him, making life better. This makes Shang think of Yanzu and how wonderful it would be to build a family with her. While he was lost in his daydream, the uncle suddenly took off his clothes, desiring to feel the ocean once more with Shang body. Shang is totally against it because he can't swim, but the uncle confidently jumps into the water. Like a father, he selflessly teaches him to swim, and a rush of affection fills Shang heart as he watches. Meanwhile, the other 3 ghosts arrive on the beach, and watching the 2 swim together, one of the aunts can't help but tear up. As the sun sets, they ride home like family in a taxi, with ghosts around changing Shang unknowingly. He starts to become more positive, shedding his past gloom. One day, he asks the uncle to drive him to buy some videotapes. Unluckily, the retro taxi catches the attention of the police, and he gets taken back to the station for driving without a license. They chat in the lobby, but officers think Shang acts crazy and tell him to call a guardian. But Shang has no guardian in mind, so he has to dig out Yanzu's card. But as night falls, Yanzu never shows up, and Shang grows despondent, still mocking his own fate. He doesn't notice Yanzu listening nearby. She feels sorry for this clumsy guy. She gently leans forward and rests against his chest, the sudden warmth leaving him utterly at a loss. The officers on duty are also stunned, and with Yanzu's assurance, they decide not to keep Shang anymore, but on the way home, he has a cheeky idea. Since Yanzu's comforting gesture made him feel cheated, he thinks he ought to even the score. Everything seems to freeze at that moment, only his heart thundering like drums. Never has he been so close to the opposite sex. Unexpected feeling surface. The next day, Shang finds the weeping deity to ask about his unfulfilled wishes, and the deity replies he just wants to cook dinner for everyone. He also hopes the little nurse could join, though Shang wonders why he included Yandu. However, the mere thought of having a meal with someone he likes makes Shang readily agree. Taking the deity to the hospital to see Yanzi, he nearly slipped up, but realized he was in Shang body. Subtitles. Luckily, Yanzi has long gotten used to Shang neurotic behavior. After inviting Yanzi, the expert takes Shang to the market, shopping like a housewife. When Yanzi arrives, a feast waits, and she can't stop praising Shang for the spread. But Shang is puzzled. There are 6 sets of utensils. He still can't tell her that there are a few ghosts sitting around them.